Alright, so my name's Tumbleweed. This is my first YouTube video. You'll be seeing a lot of me, probably my brother James, maybe my other brother Braden, probably some of my friend Gunner. He's over here doing something. And this is going to be my first video. I already said that. But you'll be seeing a lot of fishing videos, mostly duck hunting and goose hunting videos, and occasionally when I get new guns, some shotgun reviews, and maybe some fishing rod reviews and stuff like that. This little stuff. But today we're going to do a review on the Savage Stevens Model 320 pump, right? I've had this gun for 4 years. It's not bad. It's got pretty good balance. It has a fairly heavy trigger. Let's get a feel on it. It does have quite a bit of travel, if you can see there. I think I measured it. It's like an 8-pound trigger, so it is a little bit on the heavier side. But I have had this gun for a couple years now, so it's probably loosened up a little bit. Some of the specs on it's a 3-inch chamber. You're not going to get a 3.5-inch chamber with this cheap of a gun. It's only $140 for the black synthetic. You can get the turkey edition for $320. And it has an 18-inch barrel, and it comes with like 8 different chokes for turkey hunting. And this one is a 28-inch barrel, flat rib. Has a flat rib on it. I don't know if you can see or not. Flat rib. It just has a simple bead on it. That's about it. It has a crossbolt safety on the front of the trigger front of the trigger guard. This is a heavier shotgun, which is kind of good, especially if it's gonna be for your first gun, because you want a gun that ain't gonna kick a whole lot for your first one. And that's exactly what this was for me. I've shot hundreds of thousands of rounds through this gun, so it's not really a full justice review on this gun, only because if it was brand new, it would be a lot better. Dude, there's a dead fly in between the barrel and the rib of my gun. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's kind of gross. Anyways, only problems I've ever had with this gun was I had a crappy plug in here, and it did get jammed up sometimes. And then another problem I had with it is, if you see here, listen. That clicking noise, but if you hit up here, there's not much of a ping, but down here you can. It's because this part of the rail right here, this part and this part right here, they're both loose. The tacks or whatever came loose. But I have shot this gun a whole bunch, and to be honest, I beat the crap out of this gun. Only $40. It was only $140, not just $40. I never thought a whole lot about, being nice to it. I'm sure if I did, though, it would have lasted me a lot longer. And full disclaimer, though, it does still work. Nothing's wrong with it at all, besides the rib. The bolt release, or I don't really know what you would call this, the button right here to pump. Is on this side, which that's where most Mossbergs are. And I just have got used to it, so I guess some of your other semi-autos, or not semi-autos, your other nicer pumps, they'll have it, on your pump right here. I know some Benellis do. Some of them will have it right here, and, have your safety back here or up here. But it's a cheaper gun, though. It will last you quite a while. I got this gun about 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago. And I've shot it a bunch duck hunting. That's where I shot it the most. It handles heavy loads pretty good. And another cool feature I like about it, if you want, you can shoot it one hand like this, and when you shoot, your pump will come back. You don't have to manually pump it. Which, of course, if you're shooting, birds in the air, you are gonna manually pump it. But that's just another cool feature. Most Winchesters have the same feature. And if you ever get one of these guns and you take it apart, you'll notice that most of the internal components are the exact same as a Winchester. Most XXPs and some of the older models as well are the same components as this gun. It does have a spot to put a sling. I did have a sling on it, but till I got my new gun, I put that sling on that gun. The length to pull on it is a 14.5. I think. It is a little longer on me, which I've just got used to it though. Another thing I like about this gun, most of your pumps, they'll only have it won't be this long. You won't be able to grab all the way back here. You'll have to grab up here, which personally I don't like it. Look how far my arm is out there. I like my arm like right here, and I just feel like I can work with it better. Most of guns don't come like that. I know some of the Mossbergs don't. Winchesters do. But let's take it apart and show you a little bit about the inside. Pretty simple. The cap comes off, just like most shotguns. Cap comes off, barrel comes off. Now, I don't remember what choke pattern it has, or thread pattern it has on the choke, but it has the same as some Winchesters. The Browning A5. Yeah, the Browning A5, I think. Don't hold me to it. Look it up on your own. It's pretty simple. Take apart. I'm not going to do a full take apart though. I'm just going to take the spring out. You have to push this down right here. Sorry, I know the sun's probably killing you guys. You push that down. And it has these little grooves right here. Grooves. You have to get in the right spot for it to come out. Which I haven't took apart a whole lot of guns in my life, so I wouldn't really know. Maybe someone that has had more experience with guns, would give a better review. If you're looking for a really in-depth one, Target Focus Live, they did a video on it, but they did the turkey edition. This is just a black synthetic edition. If you do, you can go check out their video. It's pretty useful. Yeah, it's really not that it's not really that hard. Only thing I really don't like about it is, if you notice right here, in that little slot right there, there are some threads, and it came loose. It's came loose the more I've shot it, which it's not really like a big deal, but I mean, it would be nice for that not to be loose, Gunner, quit. You do have to buy a special tool for it though, to not do that, I guess. So I thought that was a goose. That was you, Gunner. Gunner's confusing me. You do have to buy a special tool to tighten this part though. It's like $20 on Amazon, but I haven't bought one. I've just shot it until something happens. But I wouldn't do that if I were you, but you're not me, so don't worry about it. Spring. It does not have that much pressure as like most springs. Like this spring is like really not very strong. It doesn't have not much springing capability though. If you know what I'm saying. And now you just take this, you slide this back on here, find your right groove, and then just go around until you find your groove. Oh, shoot. So your pump does have to be up to put your barrel on. I'm trying to give you guys a full look right here. I wish I had a table. And you just... kind of hard doing this standing up. It goes right in there like that. Give it a snug push in. And then just take it, screw your cap back on. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Another thing that I do like about it is it does have it clicks. Some shotguns won't. It's not really a big thing. It just tells you if you're getting close to, like being there, if you're screwing it on or if you're missing it. And I don't remember exactly how many shells it holds, so we'll find that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, no, so 5 plus 1. And this one's fire. Probably should take that off. So it can eject pretty fast, which it's pretty smooth, which is it's oiled up, right, which is about the only reason it would do that. I can shoot pretty fast with it. The trigger pull, I think I've already went over this, but it's pretty heavy though. You just got to get used to a heavy trigger though. It's nice. For $140, it's really worth your money. I did have to buy though a replacement bead because it was unscrewing and I didn't realize that and I lost it duck hunting. So be careful about that. It does have some stickers on it, which I obviously put on there. You want to shut the hell up? It has the Mojo stickers on there, some dive bomb stickers. And then it has the hunter flag, the Fowler flag, I think it's called. Nothing really too crazy. It does have quite a bit of wear and tear on it. Like some of the bluing, like that's supposed to be black. There's not supposed to be a white line there. Or on this side either, but there is. There is some wear and tear there as well. You'll get that on most shotguns. Another thing that I was surprised is this thing. Most times, like on cheap shotguns like this spring right here, it'll wear out, but it didn't, which I'm sure it will in future. But other than that, it's a pretty good gun. It does have some rust right here on the chamber or the action or whatever you would call this. Do what? Gun oil doesn't take this rust off here. And yeah, it's a pretty good gun. It's made by Savage Stevens Arms. Savage is the incorporator, I guess. And it's a pretty nice gun. So that's it for today's video. Later I'll do a review on it, and I'll actually get it out and shoot it, and see how fast my time can get. See how fast I can shoot it. See how many rounds I can put through it. Just a more in-depth review. So thanks for watching. I'm Tumbleweed. We'll see you on the next one.